potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the USC Trojans and the Miami Hurricanes. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
I caught up with the USC head coach before the game. This is going to be a big challenge today. They have a great team coming in here, but he said, I am confident in our ability to handle that. We've got the best crowd in college football. They make every game a home field advantage. He said, I feel great that the crowd is behind us here today. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Trojans will kick off first, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Pringle. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Looking for space, it's Fletcher. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Gets it out quickly. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know, receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Motion from the wide receiver. Ncaa buys a little extra time. On the run, deep down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Fires to the big fella. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. The Trojans use their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Hurricanes will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The give is to Miller. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the first down.
Yeah, the basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it. But you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
The run inside. It's Jordan.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Ncaa. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Quarterback will keep it. Runs through a tackle. He's loose. Running inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Trojans.
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. He'll bring it out. It's Compton. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Here's a heat. And down he goes.
Damn.
The defense just simply
Give me
not
some
fooled
goddamn
by the
blocks,
play action.
bro.
Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Jesus Christ.
The Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's Ncaa to throw.
Bruh,
And
come
the pressure is
on.
coming in, and they get him again.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations because guess what?
Yeah, this
I don't
shit's
have
crazy.
to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. That's what defensive linemen live for.
Like, come on, bro.
And we might as well state the
give me a
obvious.
chance.
1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. The offense changing the play. Ncaa from the gun on third down. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, on that third down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up fourth.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll call a timeout. Play clock running short. It was down to 5 before the stoppage. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. Looking to throw, it's Ncaa. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
This home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. This third down a little longer after that penalty. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Fires to the wideout.
Bro, come on, bro. Like, what is it?
First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. And the Trojans, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Sends it back in motion. Running inside. It's Jordan. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Looking for a man. It's Ncaa. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
The run inside. It's Miller. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Just having a guy that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers, makes you defend the whole field. And it's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in positive situations with just little plays here and there, knowing he's a threat.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Ncaa. Rushes on him. He's got the back in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They're not just using the running back as check down Charlie in the passing game. They're getting him downfield.
Right, and take my matchups I like. If you're going to play man-to-man, who are you going to put on the running back? You want to put a linebacker on him? I like my chances, even with safeties. Those guys, listen, they aren't as great as corners in covering, so I like finding matchups and exploiting.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around.
Oh, shit.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for space. It's Pringle. A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
It's 3rd and 5. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. Big
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They'll move the wide receiver. Throwing, Ncaa. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop.
How about the athletic ability by the big fella? You know, you got those big linebackers in there used to taking on fullbacks and offensive linemen the whole game. He understands for passing situations. I'm getting drops. I'm getting deep in my drops, playing the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, making the INT. What an athlete.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw.
Bro, y'all gotta be fucking kidding me.
Makes the grab in their space.
Fucking kidding me.
Blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
Like, are you fucking nuts?
It's fun to be a QB.
Like, come on,
you can
bro.
get the ball out.
Like, what
and
is
your
he
guys
doing?
can make plays like that. You're in the corner of your own end zone. You don't like where you're at. You need some space. And he says, I got this. Just give me the ball. And he absolutely does.
Bro, look at this shit.
And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. There's a crease. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Trojans in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Miller with the ball.
Bro, no
And I like the
push.
thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Run in the red zone. It's Jordan. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running inside, it's Jordan. Touchdown, Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty.
Number 48 set to kick this one away.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Play action on first down. Looking for a deep man. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He's going to take off. That's the first himself. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll run play action. Gonna let it fly. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's South Carolina coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. And that's now victory number 1 on the season. Hey, every journey begins with a first step, and this team will bask in the glory of this one for at least 24 hours.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Jordan. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Maybe some room here. The tap. Into the house. Touchdown USC. These guys are really hitting their stride in Week 4 as they push out that lead.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Compton. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. sends that Miami offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
The Canes want to move quickly. Ncaa moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback got it himself. Wide open spaces. The 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane.
It's so nice to be an offensive coordinator when you got a guy that can do this. What an unbelievable job. Scrambling around, buying time. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to call it. Running a long way and scoring a touchdown.
And he made the extra point without problem. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Got
No coverage.
Breaks into the open.
No
He'll pick up a few
fucking
on the
coverage.
play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
No
Really
pass
nice
rush.
pass there. You know the expectations at USC
Oh,
every
come
year
on.
are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion. But to do that, they need this guy right here to play at a high level week in and week out, because this guy has the skills and the tools to take them there.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Defense in press coverage. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
I'm not getting no.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they
Pressure.
don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've
No
got to get some push, to
pressure.
get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for room. It's Jordan.
Look at
And
this.
he
Look
is
at it.
swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
This nigga's hurt. What the fuck going on?
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Back to pass, it's Mayava. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Williams to throw for it on 4th. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Miami. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick 6 certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. On the run, it's Wormley. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Looking for a man, it's Mayava. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Complete to Williams over the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation of being best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC. But this guy right here, he has been making...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it. It's Alston.
Bruh.
Headed to the end zone.
Why? My guy's not getting fucking through.
And they add 6
this
more
is
to the board.
nuts.
Trip to the house. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead.
Number 48 set to kick this one away.
Coming out with it, it's Compton. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. There he goes. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
They did a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the ground, he's got it again. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yard.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Unloads to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down.
Well, the QB knew coming into this one it was going to be tough. They have a lot of athletes on the back end, but today, guys just not able to separate. Accuracy hasn't always been perfect, and as a result, they've got another ball getting knocked away for an incompletion.
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To throw, it's Ncaa. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Let's see.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Anderson. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a third down play. Snap from the gun on third down. Here comes the heat. Makes a deep grab. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Well,
oh, man.
Like they are trying to make a statement.
That's crazy.
Everybody in college football, they've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. The short hands, it's Bowman. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Trojans headed quickly to the line. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Looking to throw again. Oh, goes right through his hands. And he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down.
Well, that's not on the quarterback. I know it's not easy completing some of these out routes, especially at the college level, but that's a play the receiver's got it.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. To the air, it's Ncaa. Quickly complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Somebody.
And the Trojans look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. And they're not on the same page there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The corners are walked up tight. To the air on second down. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
This is wild. Like, what the fuck is going on?
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down.
You know, you wonder sometimes if this quarterback, because of the success he's had earlier in the game, running the ball, just thinks every time I scramble, something good is going to happen. I think that time, guys, he should have stayed in the pocket and tried to take a shot, because it looked to me like he had a guy open downfield.
What a disappointment. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage. Got a little grass. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Canes. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Nice move to keep running. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead.
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Right back to the well. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. That's caught. It's Anderson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They didn't quite get organized in time. They'll call a timeout with just 3 seconds remaining on the play clock. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Getting late pressure building. Huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen.
Oh, shit. There you go.
It slips through
Switch
his
to the wrong
fingers,
person.
incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Makes a move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Hurricane! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. It's incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. To the ground to try to move the chains. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
2 minutes.
Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And listen, obviously, in this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Be curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
He'll pull it down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter. Guys are tired, and they're not able to get to the QB right away, but they continue pursuing him, and they're able to get to him outside of the pocket. Nice job.
release by the QB. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Now on the move. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Motion from the wide receiver. On the move, it's Pringle. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. We're getting deep in the game, and this is for the lead.
Thank God, bro.
Got it! And with that, they've taken the lead.
Shit myself in this game. I just came back. Great game. Who that, boy? Ooh, God is cold now. Oh, can't be out of you look cute. Can't believe it.